welcome to the Not So Traveling Introvert. Today I want to talk about making time for fun, and also for creativity. I was looking at my calendar at the start of the year, and I blocked out times for rest, and blocked out times when I knew things were going to be happening, events, or high days and holidays. And then someone suggested to me, hey, do you block out time for fun? And they were like, I don't mean vacation. I don't mean celebrating stuff. I mean, though that is fun, but do you block out time to be like, hey, I'm going to do that project that I deem is fun? Or, hey, I'm going to block out time for this thing that I think is fun. And I was like, oh, no, I don't do that. I should also block out time in my calendar for white space, mental white space. Because it's something that, because our calendars are, those of us who are ruled by our calendars, are so busy and so booked that we very rarely block out time for mental white space. When I say mental white space time, it tends to be that time where you can sit and daydream and be creative. When you're not at a meeting, when you're not being distracted by your phone, when you don't have 3 or 4 screens going on, when people can't be messaging you, when you are not going through social media, but when you're just sitting and daydreaming. I mean, when was the last time you truly allowed yourself to sit and just daydream, stare into nothing? Because our brains are so busy that it's really hard to get into that daydreamy state, right? So when you're thinking about your schedules, if you do have the ability to craft your own schedules, even if, to be fair, even if you work 9 to 5 and you can't deal with like your 9 to 5 schedule, or you are not in charge of that, your free time, you're in charge of that. So creating a schedule that can make time for that creative white space thinking and for fun is really important. So some of the things you should do is know your priorities. Before you can create any type of schedule in your life, you need to know what your priorities are in terms of the impact that you want to make. Your own personal mission statement, your North Star, your theme for the year, whatever it might be, you need to figure that out first, because all roads should lead to that. Learn to say no. And not no because, but just no is enough. Or let me check my calendar. When you know your priorities, it's easier for you to say no and know what to say yes to. Saying no, or at least let me check my schedule, is an important way to gain control of your schedule and gives you that time to pause and think and be like, is this thing helping me reach my goal? Focus on impact. When you look at the impact your choices make from your life, to your cats, to your business, to your work life, to your relationships, it becomes easier to know what to say yes to and what to say no to. And this is a huge one. Understand how long tasks really take. We are incredibly bad at guesstimating how long something can and will take. When you make your schedule, don't lie to yourself about how long something takes, or avoid figuring out where bottlenecks can happen, because that doesn't help anybody. And, give yourself a buffer of time for tasks. If you can, group tasks together, so you can save time. So, if you must go to the doctor, you could run to the store on the way home. If you need to get your social media posts updated, make sure to use some of the time for engagement and not just posting. And using the right tools to do so, right? And then establish a system and a routine. Just like the right tools will help you get things done right and more efficiently, so we're creating a routine and systematizing everything that you can do. So when you do things in a specific order every time, you'll reduce mistakes. And schedule stuff, including your downtime. Don't forget to schedule your sleeping, your eating, your movie time, your fun time, your white space time. And that should be around the time when you feel most creative or most productive. When you really want to do something, making it appear on your schedule and having a commitment to yourself can be super duper helpful. Thank you for listening. This is Janice at thecareerintrovert.com, helping you build your brand and get hired. Have a great rest of your week.